Day 3 shows us how problems begin. And they all begin because Adam and Eve chose to enjoy the most momentary of forbidden pleasures rather than choosing to delight in the innumerable legitimate pleasures God provided for them. When the woman, Eve, saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it. How long did the world stay picture perfect? Not long at all. The 3rd chapter in the Bible explains how this perfect paradise was soon perplexed by a multitude of problems. Satan tempted Eve to eat the forbidden fruit, and then she responded to him by saying, God did say, you must not eat the fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die. Eve remembered both the prohibition and the penalty that God had stated. We know that because she clearly communicated both the prohibition and the penalty to Satan. And yet, she ate the forbidden fruit. This means that the act of eating the forbidden fruit was not an accident, nor was it the result of forgetfulness. It was also not an act of desperation due to being deprived of food. This was a conscious decision to disobey God. This was an act of defiance and disloyalty. It was high treason against the good and most generous King of the universe. What a tragic day this was. Adam and Eve's relationship with God was now fractured. On this day, a fault line was formed. Not a fault line that divided the earth's crust into 2 tectonic plates, but a fault line that divided all of humanity into 2 sides. Those who are loyal to Satan and those who are loyal to God. This fault line would run the length of the human race, and it would separate each member of the human race into one of 2 groups. Those on Satan's side and those on God's side. As Adam and Eve moved forward with their lives, they looked back with sadness at the great separation their sin had caused. They regretted the choice they had made and the devastating consequences they now had to live with. But praise God, that was not the end of the story. And that's because God continued to be so good. And very soon after their sin, he showed them undeserved favor, which the Bible calls grace. As you reflect on the reality of Satan and the temptations he continually places before you, ask God to give you a discerning spirit that enables you to know right from wrong. Also pray for the desire and the strength to resist when you are tempted to do wrong, and the resolve to do what is right and pleasing in God's sight.